As Aberdeen departed the Scottish Cup, so too did Derek McInnes' chances of adding to his trophy haul as Don's boss for another season. With only 5 games left of the league season, it seems he is certain to finish in a position lower than the second place that has become their natural habitat in recent years. To get a sense of the mood amongst fans, we talked to Aberdeen diehard and Aaron Graves 17 to get the inside track on reaction to yesterday's semi-final and the games ahead. Do you think it was unfair to send off McInnes for responding to the Celtic fans? Yes. I don't think his reaction was that over the top, and the referee is clearly able to hear what is being sung throughout the game. I don't think it made a huge difference in the grand scheme of yesterday's game, but plenty of managers behave badly over a number of issues and it's not pulled up. The issue of this sort of singing is a wider one that needs to be dealt with. Sending the manager off suggests reacting isn't acceptable when we all actually need to be reacting more to eradicate this. How do you think Aberdeen were doing before the Domball red card, and when he was sent off did you think it was game over? Badly. The first sending off changed the game, but I'm not sure it changed the result. Devlin coming on probably made sense, but he's not fit, hasn't played a proper game in ages, and sacrificing Stevie May was, in my opinion, a bad idea. No one plans for a red card 35 minutes in, and we had no chance with the players we had available when reduced to 10 men. Skeptical on whether it was a red, as I don't think his first yellow was a booking. And if we're giving yellows, reds for aerial challenges, that needs to be communicated so it's consistent. Read more. If the season ends with Aberdeen in 4th but having reached a final and semi-final, would you consider it a failure? Yes. There are plenty good things to take from this season, mainly our 3 wins against Rangers and Glasgow, and the fact that we've managed to perform in those games, which last season was something we struggled with. 4th isn't good enough, and I'm hopeful we can still get 3rd. Realistically, with Celtic's budget, and the money Rangers have been spending, winning the league is hard. We should have been better at home though, and have dropped points in silly games. A decent result always seems to be followed with a stupid loss. Very little momentum this season. Do you think Aberdeen will finish 3rd? Hopefully. I think we have a team that can perform. We've seen that from the 3 wins against Rangers and the draw at Celtic Park. Our record against bigger teams is arguably better than our performances against the bottom 6. We know we can beat Rangers, Killie and Hibs away as we've done it before. We need to make sure we pick up points at home. The win in the first 2 games is an absolute must. Aberdeen's Lewis Ferguson walks off dejected after receiving a straight red card. Image, SNS Group. What are your thoughts on Lewis Ferguson after yesterday? Ferguson's challenge was ludicrous. Lost the plot. It happens. I'm not defending what was undoubtedly a dangerous tackle, but we've seen them from countless players this season and we'll see it time and time again. I don't think he set out to harm anyone, but he's young and needs to keep his composure in big games. He'll learn. He's a very valuable player and has given a lot to the club this season. How do the fans feel about McInnes' future? I still think McInnes is very good. The general view from the fans is mixed. A lot of people think he's done all he can do. Transfer windows haven't been good enough. No real recruitment last summer after we lost a lot of key players. Kenny McLean is a huge miss, and the enormous gap between our midfield and Cosgrove shows. We end up punting long balls to him and that doesn't work. McInnes makes some strange substitutions at times, but generally I think he's done very well for us. We've had a lot of injuries and that can't be helped. Depth in squad and bringing in fresh players is required. I think he still has a few seasons in him and would like to see him lead us into the new stadium with a rebuilt squad. You can follow Football Scotland here on Twitter and join the conversation on our Facebook page here. We also publish a nightly newsletter at around 5 p.m. every weekday, rounding up the latest stories and more. To sign up, go here. Read more Aberdeen FC news. Let's block ads. Why?